Oh my god. Look
Think Metal here on All Western New York Radio.
Yay.
Welcome, 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 welcome. We are in a good mood today.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Pardon our being a little preoccupied, but hockey's back.
If you see us looking in this direction over here, that's where the TV is.
Yeah.
We're looking at Claude Giroux right now.
Fuck him. And now we're looking at the pregame warm-up.
I am Think So Joe, as you can see on your screen if you're watching us on Ustream. He is George Cardona.
Hey, everybody.
I am at facebook.com/official Think So Joe. He is there at George on Base.
I'm still trying to get used to that whole thing.
Facebook.com/George on Base.
Hey,
Find him.
I'm not official yet, but I'm almost there.
All right, I'll take your name off the screen now. Now, if they want to find you, they actually have to look for you.
Yeah, that's right. Do
Yeah.
some fucking work. Put some effort in, God damn it.
I actually got to go out to a show last night. I haven't gotten out to a show in a while, and so that was pretty cool. I went out with Brian from Scarlet Embrace.
All right.
We went to the Pollock CD release show. We got there in time for Aspired Infliction,
Oh, yeah.
and Herod was also on the show,
No shit.
which was really, really cool. Both of these bands were just awesome.
Oh, yeah, they're great. Really great groups. I've seen them both before, and that's a hell of a lineup. I heard Super Killer Robots was on the bill as well.
Yeah,
Apparently.
we must have missed them
They might have
because
been-
we got there late. We went to a wrestling show before we went there.
Yeah.
and we ended up leaving about halfway through Pollock's set because it was standing room only at wrestling. And Broadway Joe's is always standing room only.
Yeah.
So we were standing the entire time, and I know Brian, said he's got bad knees and he didn't want to stand, waiting around. Stand around anymore. So he was like, I'm ready to go when you guys are ready to go. Like, no, we can stay if you want. No. Well, if you guys want to go, we could go.
Which, yeah, exactly.
He didn't want to say, let's go.
He
he
was
just
trying to be polite.
He was trying to, if you guys want to stay, because, it was $8 to get in the show.
Well, yeah. Did you at least get a copy of the CD for that, or did you have to pay
It was
extra?
$12, so I kind of...
Damn.
I would have if I had the money, but unfortunately, it's one of those weeks. My phone bill takes up a good chunk of my paycheck.
Oh, yeah.
So
Understandable.
that, we don't get paid for this, Noah.
We do this for the love of music, and, well, because we love Noah,
Yeah. It'd be
You're-
nice if Noah was paying us. We could start one of those pay-to-play schemes.
Oh, jeez. Do you realize how fast we'd be gone?
I know.
Oh, you want to get paid to do this shit? I'll find somebody else. See you later, guys.
We love our job.
No, we do.
We do it for free because we love it. We love the Western New York music scene. We love the music that comes out of the Western New York music scene. And it was great to get out and get to another great metal show last night.
Nice to see
some
local
really
bands
great
again,
bands.
How was Pollock?
They were great.
I haven't seen them yet.
They were great. They were definitely worth the $8 to get in, and
Okay.
they're most likely worth the $12 to buy the CD.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just
It's
$8
it's
plus
a-
$12 is $20.
Yeah, it's a lean.
I'd already
lean
spent
time
$26
right now.
to get into wrestling for two people.
Understand, dude? I just got my credit card bill. One of my credit card bills, $570 in Amazon bills over the last month.
Wow.
Yeah. I did not know that it got that bad. Apparently, I must have been sleep shopping or something.
Now, don't let them fool you. Most of that is music equipment.
And there's new pedal stuff. I had to get some CDs so I can listen to that shit.
Yeah.
I had to buy Christmas gifts for family and such, and then more music stuff and new strings.
You know what pisses me off? I went out the other day and I bought a antenna because I figured I'll just set the antenna up in the studio, and we could get the Sabres game because it's on Channel 2, and we could get the Niners game at 3 o'clock because it's on Fox.
Yeah.
Go Niners. And while I was there grabbing the rabbit ears, I looked up and I'm like, ooh, Alice in Chains Unplugged, $6. I'm grabbing this. So I grabbed it, and then the next night first of all, I came home, and the rabbit ears wouldn't work on this TV. Wouldn't work on the TV in my kids' room. If I wanted to get them to work, I would have had to bring my big TV in here, and I didn't want to do that.
No,
There's barely enough room for this one.
Yeah, you're stretching it now.
So I wound up, long story short, I wound up buying a I got a converter from Noah. I bought a universal remote, and the damn thing still didn't work. So we're watching it on my DirecTV right now. I ran a shoddy cord into the studio.
It's working.
It's working. That's all that matters. Exactly. But anyway, long story short, I went on Facebook the next day, and I follow a bunch of deal websites, that tell you, hey, this is where you get a good deal on this. And I'm looking, it's like, $2.99 Amazon MP3 albums. Like, okay, cool. Let me go through the list. Oh, look, Alice in Chains Unplugged.
Oh, shit.
So literally, like, the day after I bought it for $6, it was $3 on Amazon.
Hey,
oh well. It was well worth it.
Yeah, see, I was dying to get it myself not too long ago because it was for music research. Being in the band Dirt, I kind of had to start
you
brushing
need to
up.
know that.
Yes. So I went to a very famous bookstore, and I'm looking for it because I've seen it there before, and I saw it there for like $5 originally. So I'm looking around, and I'm like, I'm determined to find this fucking album. I don't care if I gotta fucking grab the goddamn that hipster douchebag fucking clerk by his hair and bring him around. Which I didn't have to. He was very nice. He actually looked for it for me. It was out of place.
Okay.
But I ended up getting that. That's an album that I'm surprised I never did have. I had it on tape back when cassettes were relevant.
Yeah. You're dating yourself now.
Dude, I'm I'm old as shit.
Some of our listeners are like, what are cassette tapes?
Yeah.
I read about those in my history book.
Shit. Exactly. This is exactly.
They really existed?
Yeah, and we used to live by them.
I've got the Nirvana Lithium single on cassette right behind you.
See? There's just you just still can't get away from that. No. Oh, wow. That dude was just smelling, fucking taking the smelling salts, and he just kept putting it to his nose.
Yeah, look how small Peter Laviolette looked next to Tyler Myers.
That's because Tyler Myers is he's one of those wood people from Lord of the Rings.
I hope I remembered to start Breeze Galov.
Oh, you better pray.
I know I started Kiprasov today, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I started them in place of Fleury or Breeze Galov.
Oh boy. Well, only one way to find out.
Indeed. The hell is texting me during the show as if I didn't know. It's Noah. He says we rollin'. We rollin'.
Rolling. The shitty song from Limp Bizkit. Hey Noah, it's nice to see you. I just saw your buddy Redbeard, and now I just gotta see Johnny and Billy now. Those are the only two members of the Carpool I haven't seen in for fucking ever.
Yeah.
I did, although Redbeard did show me footage of Johnny pretty much naked the other night. Yeah, apparently they tried to give him a wedgie, him and Kyle, and his waistband of his underwear just snapped. So here he is, he's hopping around covering his junk with his hand, and Kyle's got a cigar in his mouth, or what it could have been a big brown dick. I don't know anymore. And Kyle's like taking a fucking razor blade and like slicing his underwear off. Next thing I know, Johnny's got his back to Redbeard's phone camera, and it's just Johnny's bare fucking ass.
Boy.
But you know what? To his credit, I don't think there's a hair on the little fella. It kind of looks like Charlie Brown's head split down the middle. and each, like, as I'm watching this, I'm getting the same reaction as I might have gotten watching Two Girls One Cup.
Oh man,
because I don't want to see Johnny naked. I've seen most of it before, and it's not fun. And finally, the video stopped, and I was thankful. There
is nothing like knowing the guys in the Kennedy carpool
and knowing them pretty much naked. We've seen Kyle in various forms of undress. We've seen Johnny in various multiple forms of undress. Redbeard has stayed clothed, which is great.
Yeah.
Billy's never around, so I don't know. And Noah, he knows better. I don't think you could get him drunk enough to get him naked in any form, which that's fine. I'm not gonna bitch.
We did see him put his balls to the wall last week on the Noah's Ark show.
I turned my head.
Yes.
I didn't.
Well, we didn't actually see him.
Yes,
but we know he did it.
We saw the after effects. Okay, yes. It looked like he put a wrecking ball into that fucking wall. Well, that's for another day. Joe, what do we have on tap today, music wise?
Well, this afternoon, whatever the hell it is.
It's Sunday.
I did set up a nice little 2-song playlist for us to start with.
Okay.
And we're going to kick it off with a band from Tonawanda. They are number 1 on the Buffalo charts in metal on Reverb Nation.
Wow.
I actually went and searched for metal bands the other day, and I found a few good ones. And we're going to kick things off right now with a band called Sick Sin, and this song is called Nightmare.
All right.
Think Metal is back. Final Decline, one more day here on All Western New York Radio. Before that, Six Sin, Nightmare.
Oh, man.
Badass song, man. I played that for you Wednesday.
Yes, and dude, I swear to God, I started telling everybody I knew about this. Like right away, I'm like, you got to tune in to Think Metal this Sunday. You're going to love what we open up with. The first two bands we're going to have are going to fucking blow your mind. And Final Decline, well, that's just easy. I've known these guys for a couple of years now. Great dudes. I've gotten to share a bill with them a number of times. I love their music. They're great guys on and off stage. They do incredible work. Six Sin, I don't know them, but I hope to at some point.
I'm sure we will get to know them eventually. They are a tremendous band. I was excited to play that for you when I saw you on Wednesday.
Dude,
check out this band. They're awesome.
Rightfully so, because holy shit, those guys if they're not national yet, they ought to be. And it better happen soon. So I'm hoping the best. Both bands, obviously, because Final Decline, they're hardworking guys.
They're phenomenal. They're great guys.
Oh yeah, and
good friends of ours.
And they put a lot of effort into their music. They put a lot of love into it. And it's not just music. They try to provide a good, entertaining show as well. So if you haven't seen either of these bands yet. Go online, go to their Facebook pages, go to their websites, check them out immediately, see where they're playing next, and just get on it, because you're really not going to be disappointed no matter what. These are two of the best examples of current Buffalo area, Western New York area metal right now. Unfortunately, I say that and I can't include Stem or his name.
Yeah, we've lost some great bands.
Yes, we have.
But we've gained some great bands along the way.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely.
I mean, for every one that goes away, we'll have one to pick up where they left off. So I'm not taking anything away from any other band out there. But obviously the mark that Stem has left on the local music scene, and his name was yesterday. You won't be able to pick that back up anytime soon. I mean, truly two one of a kind bands. So yesterday apparently was a very good show.
Indeed, I will vouch for that.
Pollock, Aspired Affliction, Super Killer Robots,
Yes.
Garrett.
I sadly missed Super Killer Robots again. Every time I try to go see them, I miss them somehow.
They're like Bigfoot. I swear, I've seen them once, ever.
I have missed them. I've gone to shows specifically to see them and still miss them because I've had to, come home.
Yeah.
And I don't drive.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows that. Hey, they're still looking at the Think Metal screen here.
Oh,
they're not looking at us.
That's okay.
Anyway,
They're not missing much.
Yeah, you can look at us looking this way, watching hockey.
Yeah, maybe it was better that other screen was up so that we can get away with watching hockey and talking.
They know we're watching hockey. It is still scoreless. 11:48 left to go in the first period.
Yes.
We told you we'd update you. There's your update.
Yes, and more to come actually as time goes on.
Absolutely.
So far, it looks like we have a penalty minute leader on our team, and
Marcus Foligno.
Marcus Foligno.
I might pick him up just to get the penalty minutes for my fantasy league.
This kid wants to beat the shit out of anybody that plays for Philadelphia right now.
Can you blame him?
No, I don't. I just...
I think I just saw the stat. It said 1 shot on goal for Philly and none for Buffalo.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about shooting the puck. They just want to beat each other up.
They just want to flex their muscles. It's been a while. They haven't seen each other. They miss each other. So they want to start beating the fuck out of everybody.
But yeah, Super Killer Robots, back to what we were talking about beforehand. Super Killer Robots I've never seen.
Yes.
Because I don't drive. I went to one of their shows. I saw Scarlet Embrace.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I didn't know who the hell they were until they were on the Ark a couple of weeks later. The Noah's Ark Show, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. here on All Western New York Radio, featuring the two of us.
Yes, and Noah.
And Noah Goki of
And
the Kennedy
and
Carpool. No
maybe
Goki in the Skulls.
Maybe Kyle. He's still on the opening credits, but he's never there. I'm begging Noah to re-up the opening credits and have it interchangeable. Have the Kyle part where you can take it out some weeks and you can put it in others. Just because we know what's going on with Kyle, he keeps coming down with that recurring case of the AIDS.
Yep.
And I really that was sexy.
That was a Patrick Coletta hit right
and then
there. And then Otter. Otter got in on that too.
Yes.
Right there. There's the penalty.
There is a trip.
There's the penalty.
There's a trip without
Flyer. Sabres going on the power play.
I hope.
Oh yeah, they're going on the power play.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, I saw the call. You were looking into this direction. I was looking at the TV.
I was trying to
with the I'm making it look like I'm looking at you, but I'm really looking at the TV. That's fascinating, George.
You sneaky bastard.
I have that advantage being on this side.
Yes, me. I have to actually turn my head and go start looking at shit.
Well,
I'm
anyway,
pretty obvious.
But yeah, the funny thing is about going to that Super Killer Robot show and seeing Scarlet Embrace and then not knowing who they are is Brian from Scarlet Embrace is one of my best friends now, and in fact that's who I went out with last night.
Yeah, he became.
He might be here next week with us.
That would be awesome.
He did say he'd be here. So
it would be cool to have another person on, another point of view. Matter of fact, we had a question last week that you posed and you put online.
That is a good point. I don't think we got more than two answers. One of them was mine, and one of them was I have activity on. Oh, I played a song on Reverb Nation, and let's see, they're playing at one of Scarlet Embrace's showcases for the Niagara Music and Art Festival this Friday at the Ice House in Niagara Falls, New York.
The Ice House is open again?
The Ice House has been open, man. Where you been?
I didn't know.
Yeah, this Friday, January 25th, Six Sin is apparently playing at the Ice House. So
that's a great
thanks for the news. Philly plays bass from Scarlet Embrace.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's
Speaking
good.
of Scarlet Embrace, yeah. The question we posed last week was about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and if they changed their name, would there be any credibility? And we posted that on our Facebook page, and we only got 2 votes. All right, 1-0 Buffalo.
On the power play.
Now maybe I'm thankful if I didn't play Breed's Call. Let's see.
Sorry, everybody. Back
to the story.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's all right to get excited. Yeah, we only had 2 votes. I voted, and JT, our great friend from BoardWrestlingFan.com,
our orange friend.
Yes, our orange friend. We each voted. I voted yes. He voted no. The question was, would the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame be more credible if it were called the Popular Music Hall of Fame? So I'm going to leave the poll up for another week. So you listening right now, if you haven't voted, go to Facebook.com/ThinkMetal and find our poll from January 13th. Would the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame be more credible if it were called the Popular Music Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Let us know what you think. Comment if you'd like. Let us know why you think the way you do. It's a great question, I think.
I will. You know what? Honestly, it's a very thought-provoking question.
Absolutely.
And it does deserve some discussion. And I'd like to see more people get on this and give us your opinion and tell us what you think. I mean, even if you don't like our poll, you can smoke my poll. How about that? These are the kinds of things that I like to talk about.
George, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thank you. I'll be here all evening. Try the veal. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like, it just strikes a really big nerve with me. And we obviously we went into deep discussion with it last week, and I don't want to like delve too deep into it right now, but it's just something that more people need to talk about, because if it weren't for the fan vote, Rush would not have gotten in again.
Yeah.
And I find that deeply disturbing, considering the amount of musicians, popular musicians nowadays, that will credit that band for their interest in becoming a musician and, forming a band or joining a band and shit like that.
Isn't Justin Bieber a Rush fan?
I don't know, but if he is,
I know he likes the Tragically Hip. I don't know about Rush.
I'm not gonna admit it. At least I'll at least say like Trent Reznor, Kirk Hammett, Billy Corgan, all Rush fans, all gave a lot of credit to the band in the band's documentary, and it's just just whoever's listening. I mean, podcast, live, go on and just please tell us your opinion. I want to know. I really want to know who else is out there with me on this, and who has something. Who can bring up either a valid argument or just an intelligent response. And do it now. So, Joe.
Wait, was it Steve Ott with the goal?
Yeah.
Damn.
I told you, Ott on the power play. That's right.
Steve Ott paying dividends in his first game as a Sabre.
Already.
Gotta love it.
A great power play goal. Looked pretty cool. So it's 1-0 Sabres right now in the first period. Go Sabres.
Gotta love it.
Go Sabres. And fuck the Patriots.
Yep.
I know it has nothing to do with hockey right now.
Well, the Patriots playing later today, of course, playing against the Baltimore Ravens.
And I have a bet.
Hey, you know what's funny? I started collecting these, the football helmets you get out of the vending machines.
Oh, yeah.
And I bought 6 of them so far. And I've gotten 3 Kansas City Chiefs helmets. So I have 2 extra Kansas City Chief helmets if anybody wants them.
I was going to say, if anybody really needs them, please.
I will trade them for a Niners one. Both of them for one Niners one.
Jesus. And he might even throw in $1 if you're interested.
Yeah, I'll throw in $1. You can go buy yourself 2 more. Unless you go to Walmart, you can buy 1 more and have a quarter left over.
That would suck. 75 cents for one of those?
75 cents was the first time I bought one. I was at Walmart. I'm like, screw it. I haven't bought these in a while. I'm going to start collecting these again. Because I know Tops over here on Seneca Street has it. Which is where I got the 2 latest ones. Of course, the first one that comes out is Kansas City Chiefs. See, this is my ad right here. This guy's kindred spirit here.
49ers.
He has to be right in the exact spot to watch the game because he's superstitious about his team, and so am I. In fact, last Sunday I'm watching the game. And my wife comes in the room and she takes the hat off my head. I'm like, no, woman,
I will divorce you now.
She says, so if they lose, does that mean does that mean it's my fault? Like, yes.
That means I have a legal right to throw you out. I love you, but you're doing this to yourself.
Sports fans are superstitious beings, and it's funny because I'm not superstitious at all outside of sports.
Oh no, I know that. I know because I remember. First thing I remember is the playoff beard that you did years and years ago, and I remember we had that photo shoot.
We sat around watching the game, and then as soon as the game was over, I went and shaved real quick. And we were late for the photo shoot because of it.
You had to fucking run in the bathroom and knock all that fucking Sasquatch shit off your face.
Yeah, playoff sports superstitions. That's me. But any other superstition, I'll walk under a ladder. I will bowl on lane 13 or whatever the fuck I'll do all that shit. But fucking don't take my hat off when I'm watching the Niners game.
Now, Joe, by the way, for anybody that's interested in listening, you go to allwnyradio.com and click on Listen Live. Am I correct?
That will get you live feed of this broadcast.
Yes.
There's another way to do it. You can go to pirateradio.com, download the free Media Destiny player, or Destiny Media Player, rather, and you search for All West New York Radio under mixed format, and you can listen to it. That's a better quality stream. The other way to do it, of course, ustream.tv/channel/think-metal. We are here.
Yes, and we are live.
You can see our pretty faces while we talk to you.
Or at least his, and you get to see me looking like...
Of course, we're going to be looking in the opposite direction of the camera most of the time today.
We are so not paying attention to the camera
because we've got we've got hockey on, a big pile up in the goal crease
and
right now.
Still no goal for Philadelphia.
No goal for Philly.
It should be.
They're on the power play right now, by the way.
Yeah, but they suck. They're not gonna fucking. 38
Miller's
seconds.
looking
Oh,
solid right now, and the defense is looking
defense
good.
just saved his ass
And
in the
they
crease.
just cleared the puck. Sabres doing great today, hopefully they'll continue to do so.
No.
And I saw a bunch of bands that did great last night.
Yes. One of which being whom, sir? Does this sound like a song break?
This does sound like a song break. This song by the band Pollock, who released their new album last night. I don't know if this is on it or if it's on a different album, but
Either way.
either way, this is the song Devil by Pollock here on All Western New York Radio. Or at least it will be when it starts.
One of these days.
Play, darn you.
It
It doesn't want to work with me. We'll get it. Give me a second.
Just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, or just ladies, or whatever. We're working on this.
You have to love technology, don't you?
Remember, Joe, this is our Revenge of the Sith. This is supposed to be pretty damn good outcome.
There we go. Pollock, Devil, All Western New York Radio.
Slip away into the unknown with a dream without a way home. Half of what it means to me leaving. For a while I seem to be measuring a walk to the seat. I
be here for days. My body's solid breathing, settled to the bed. Cold blooded serpents, slivers in your velvet chest. You are the golden seal, a constant demons hell. Searching for your embrace, longing to be the perfect sinner I am. Your will is done, now take me home. Take me out. Take me home. Take me out. Take me home. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from these things I keep inside. That's never to be forgotten. Nothing to see, nothing to be. All I am is what you are, a soldier of the plaything. Now that the sun is gone, now that your will is done, still will you bow to face me? I am killed with your name. Will you come to claim me? When the bodies fall, who will be there to strong the bones and bask in your light? Born to be, when I'm from the sea, living your life under something mine. Will we bow? That this dream will never become a reality. Maybe we failed to meet the border of sacrifice. Aspired Infliction, that song called Dusk, here on All Western New York Radio. And before that, we heard the great band Herod, Dark Deceiver. They're from here in Buffalo. Saw them last night, and I got to meet a couple of the guys, and they are really, really cool guys.
Those guys have been
really
around.
really cool band. They've been around since 2000, apparently.
Yeah, I
from
remember.
what I understand. So they, in fact, I think Judah, my good buddy Judah, who many of you know from the STEM Left Behind video, my boys, Steam,
The Steam. Judah, otherwise
that's my
known
buddy.
as the Mustache.
Yes, I've known Judah for years. So that was Judah's old band.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Great
is.
to see them still doing well. They sounded awesome last night, I'll tell you. And like I said, I got to meet a couple of the guys after the show. I met the bass player and the guitar player.
Yeah. 13
Really
years
cool guys.
and they're still doing this shit. This is awesome.
Yeah.
You
Really
know?
cool guys to meet and talk to. I actually did a bit of roadieing last night. I was, like I said, I was out with Brian from Scarlet Embrace, and Brian's like helping the guitar player carry gear because they know each other. So and they just left the guitar like sitting there on Main Street. I'm like, I can either leave this here or I can carry it over there with them. So I picked it up and brought it over. You know?
Yeah, because if you left it there, I guarantee you something could have happened.
Well, I mean, I would have been standing there. I wouldn't,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have let anything happen to it. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I might as well just bring it over there. That way he doesn't have to walk all the way back over here,
Got it.
pick it up, walk all the way back over there. Oh, we're getting the explanation here. Why this was a no goal.
I don't know. Wait,
Volume.
hold on, everybody.
Goalie interference. That's what it says on the screen. Goalie interference. The
there we
the
are.
Flyers had a goal. It was disallowed. The Sabres still lead 1-0 at the end of the first period. And I think that's probably going to be the most you get out of us because you know,
Yeah, and
we're
yeah,
almost done with this show.
exactly. And don't worry, that just means that now you got a half an hour to prepare and watch some of this in between period stuff before Board Wrestling Fan comes on.
Yeah, we do another show right after this one, Board Wrestling Fan Radio. It is at Mixlr.com/Board Wrestling Fan, MIXLR.com/Board Wrestling Fan to listen live. George and I also host that show.
Along with a couple of esteemed members of our foreign crew, G and JT. JT.
Syracuse is foreign.
Yes, to me it is. I mean, but I mean it's foreign. It's not foreign enough that I can't go there. Unlike G, I wouldn't be caught dead going that far. But it's foreign enough because it's a few hours away. So that means that's a long car ride for me. And I mean it's worth it for the most part. But if you're listening, JT, we love you and. Just let us know if you need anything. You know, I'll give you a big old teddy bear hug if you want. If you're not listening, well then go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's what I talk about.
I'm sure whatever JT is going through, we will be able to help him through because we are good friends like that.
Yes, we fucking care. God damn it.
Damn right.
Urgh.
You get friends that like, hey, let's hang out, and then you don't hear from them till like the next week. And then you get friends like us that are like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, let's go hang out.
Let's go do something.
All right, cool, let's go. And if
go.
for whatever reason we can't make it, then we're like, oh, well, sorry, dude, we can't make it. We'll let you know. We're those kind of friends.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, you're off tonight, right? You don't have work.
I am off tonight.
I don't have work. If I have to, we'll go fucking go get
We'll
JT.
go to Syracuse and take care of JT.
I swear to God, I'll go over there just to punch him one right in the fucking kidneys. That's all. just so that he thinks about something else.
We're gonna drive all the way the fuck to Syracuse so you can punch him in the kidneys.
Yeah, because then you know what happens if you hit him hard enough in the kidneys, he pisses his pants. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Love you, JT.
That would be awesome. I think maybe we will do that.
Just to see him soil himself a little bit.
Oh boy.
Just to see him go pee-pee.
That's the kind of friends we are. We will drive 3 hours to punch you in the kidney.
Yes, and watch you piss yourself. I call that a great Sunday, man. I don't know about you.
That does sound like a great Sunday. I'll DVR The Simpsons.
Hell yeah! At least you have forewarning, You could always come back and watch, or we can get there in time enough to watch The Simpsons while we punch him.
We'll listen to the Niners game on the way. I'm sure it'll be on like ESPN radio or something.
I'll find a way.
We'll figure it out.
We have smartphones. We could get this shit somehow.
That's true.
And I have Bluetooth in my car, so we can listen to that shit
Aha.
through. Aha! See, I'm smart.
I have a 6 gig data limit.
Fuck. We might have to use my phone then. That's all.
Maybe. That's all right though. I've done radio on 3G speeds. I used to listen to the Sabres games every night. Worst case scenario, I got an AM radio in my book bag, man.
We'll go totally fucking old school.
We'll buy some batteries for that shit.
And we'll just fucking drive along the way with that shit. That's cool with me, man. I'm down for it. I'm down. So what
Joe Caffarella from STEM is on Facebook right now, and this is his current status. I am officially in the Twilight Zone. A shit ref call went in favor of the Buffalo Sabres. Well played, Mayans. Well played.
Well, the whole end of the world thing didn't work out too well, so maybe this was the whole grand scheme of things in the end.
Maybe.
I don't know shit. I'm just
maybe
saying.
we'll get dinosaurs coming back. Maybe that's what it was.
Ooh, maybe. Because we do have a couple of local bands with dinosaurs in them, at least in the title.
Yeah, I think we end today with one of those bands. What do you think?
I'm all for it, dude. Let's do this.
From Niagara Falls, New York, this band is It's a Dinosaur. This song is called Google Search.
Let's dance. follow me. God sacrificed his son for your hurt. Yeah.